Welcome to everyone to my channel. Myself Ambuj Tiwari from Varanasi. Today I will discuss JEE Advanced 2020 question physics part section 1, and I will try to explain how to solve the problem which is selected in JEE Advanced 2020, only the physics part. First off, I will read the questions and will explain what should we do, how can we get the answer. Then we read question. A circular coil of radius r and n turns has negligible resistance. As shown in schematic figure, its two ends are connected to wires and it is hanging for those wires with its plane being vertical. The wires are connected to a capacitor with charge Q through a switch. The coil is in a horizontal uniform magnetic field B0 parallel to the plane of the coil. When the switch is closed, the capacitor gets discharged through the coil in a very short time. By the time the capacitor is discharged fully, magnitude of the angular momentum gained by the coil will be. Assume that the discharge time is so short that the coil has hardly rotated during this time. Then in this question, the diagram is given. This is the capacitor and this is two wires and this connected with the coil having n turns, and then this is a switch is now closed, and we have to find the angular momentum gained by the coil. So guys, to solve this type of problem, we have to need the magnetic dipole moment produced in the circular coil. First we find the magnetic dipole moment produced in the circular coil, and then this circular coil since this circular coil placed in the external magnetic field of magnitude V0, then this magnetic field acts a torque on the this circular coil, because these circular coils, when current or changing current flows in circular wire, then this circular wire behaves as a magnetic dipole moment. Then we find the magnitude of the magnetic dipole moment of these coils, and then this magnetic dipole moment is placed in external magnetic field B0. Then there is torque, and we find that torque acting on the magnetic dipole moments. Simply, when a magnet or a dipole, magnetic dipole is placed on the magnetic field, then what happens? A magnetic torque acts on the magnet, and we calculate the torque, and when we get the torque, then we find the angular momentum. So to solve this problem, first we see the circuit. Here we suppose Q0, where in the questions it is given Q charge on the capacitor. Then let Q0 charge on the plate of the capacitor at t equal to 0. First we suppose that the charge on the capacitor is Q0 as t equal to 0, okay. Charge on the capacitor is Q0 at t equal to 0. Then when switch is closed, then charge starting flow in the coil, then we suppose after the time t, charge on the capacitor is q, then this is given by q equal to q naught e raise minus t upon rc and rc. At t equal to infinite, then infinite the capacitor is fully discharged, and at that time q equal to 0, means charge on the capacitor becomes 0. Then here is given the in the short time, is very short time, capacitor gets discharged. Now we see in this diagram, now we suppose this is the at the time t, q charge on the positive plate of the capacitor and minus q charge on the negative plates of the capacitor. Then in short time dt, we suppose delta q charge is flowing in circular wire which is placed in external magnetic field whose magnitude is V naught. Now we suppose this external magnetic field V naught is along x-axis, then direction is I cap. So we try to solve this. See, let dq charge flow in circular coil in time dt. Then so current is what? Current is equal to I equal to minus dq by dt, change in the charge with respect to time. Here we take the negative sign because charge q decreases as the time increases, means as time passes charge decreases on the capacitor. When a current flows in the circular coil, then coil behaves as the magnetic dipole, means when a charge flow on the capacitor then becomes a magnetic dipole. The magnetic dipole moment of a coil carrying current I having radius r, then magnetic vector small m equal to I a n cap, where I is the current flowing in the circular loop, a is the area of the current loop, n cap is the normal vector, unit normal vector. Yeah, n cap is the normal on the plane of the loop. This is the unit normal vector represent the direction of the normal. And next we have to apply the concept, the face of the coil where current flows anti-clockwise acts as the north pole, face of the coil where current flows clockwise acts as the south pole, and direction of magnetic dipole is from the s pole to the n pole. Now see in this diagram, let suppose I current is flowing in this coil, okay. Then we see this phase direction of current is flowing in anti-clockwise, therefore this phase become n pole, and backside of this coil becomes the south pole. Then direction of magnetic dipole from s pole to n pole. Now see in the direction we make the three-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system. This is origin, here is I cap, this is j cap, and this is z cap, that is the n cap. Then I cap the b naught in the direction magnetic field in the direction of I cap, j cap is perpendicular to this, and n cap in this direction. Then in this direction n cap is along to the z cap. So we write b vector b equal to b naught I cap. Then we find the torque acting on a magnetic dipole, torque acting on the magnetic dipole, then vector tau equal to capital vector m cross vector b, where vector m equal to I pi r square n cap. N cap is the unit vector normal to the plane of the loop. Then total magnetic dipole moment For the n coil, this is simply multiply by the n vector capital M equal to n I pi r square n cap for n coils. Then we find the torque equal to m cross b. We put the value of capital M n I pi r square n cap cross b cross I. This equal to n I pi r square b naught n cap cross I cap, and we use the formula of a cross b. A cross b equal to mod of a mod of b sin theta and sin theta unit vector n cap, where n cap is the unit vector normal to the plane containing vector a and vector b. So n I pi r square b naught mod of n cap mod of I sin 90 degree j cap, because the angle between n cap and I cap is 90 degree. Therefore this is, and that normal unit vector perpendicular to the this plane I cap and z cap, that is j cap. Then this is j cap. This become n I pi r square b naught j cap, and mod of n cap equal to 1, mod of I equal to 1. Then we put the value. So magnitude of torque tau equal to n I pi r square b naught, but torque value is given tau equal to dl by dt, where L is the angular momentum, or dl equal to torque into dt. We put the value dl equal to n I pi r square b naught dt, but I dt equal to minus dq. Then we put up dl equal to minus n pi square r square b naught dq. Now we integrate this with, then we get the n pi square r square b naught q plus a constant c, where c is arbitrary constant. But given when a capacitor is fully discharged, q equal to 0, then L equal to angular momentum is 0, because it is hardly rotated during this time. So c equal to 0, then L equal to n q pi r square b naught. This is the right answer. So we have to explain once again. You see all the solution. We start from this page. Let's see all the solution, how to solve. Now once again we want to confirm the direction, how you will get the direction of these questions. Then you see the diagram. We have a this circular coil. Then this situation is that this is circular coil, this two connectors with the wires, and that's connected with the capacitor, and this is the plane of capacitor, and this direction is magnetic field. Then you know that the direction plane, this is plane, normal to the plane is in this direction. Then this is unit vector. Here we take n cap. If you take in this direction I cap and upward j cap, then this direction, this is along the z cap. In this way n cap is equal to z cap. You see z cap in this direction. In this way we can solve the problem. And for more and more question, you subscribe my channel, as you get more and more questions for preparing the JEE Advanced, preparing for JEE Advanced examinations. And thank you to join us.